What if I told you that in today's world, wealth is no longer built the same way it once was? That fortunes once took decades, even lifetimes to build, railroads, oil empires, and steel kingdoms. But now, billion-dollar fortunes can appear almost overnight. And the secret behind it all is technology. From apps built in a dorm room, to social media platforms coded in a coffee shop, to cryptocurrencies created by anonymous visionaries. Technology is the modern gold rush, and those who know how to ride the wave can become billionaires faster than ever before in history. This is the story of how technology creates billionaires overnight. For centuries, wealth followed a predictable path. Rockefeller needed oil wells. Carnegie needed steel mills. Ford needed factories. It took years of sweat, physical infrastructure, and armies of workers to build an empire. But then the internet changed everything. Unlike oil or steel, information is infinite. Unlike factories, code doesn't rust. Unlike railroads, digital platforms scale instantly, from one user to a billion. And this single shift rewrote the rules of wealth creation forever. It began in the 1990s, the dot-com boom. A young man named Jeff Bezos left a comfortable Wall Street job because he saw something others ignored. The internet was growing 2,300% a year. From his garage, he launched Amazon, an online bookstore. Investors laughed. Competitors dismissed him. But Bezos understood something critical. The internet removed physical limits. He didn't need to own bookstores. He didn't even need to own books. All he needed was technology. And as Amazon scaled, so did his fortune. But Bezos wasn't alone. Larry Page and Sergey Brin created Google, turning web searches into gold mines. Pierre Omidyar built eBay, transforming strangers into business partners. In less than a decade, the world saw its first digital billionaires. Then came Mark Zuckerberg. In 2004, inside a Harvard dorm room, a 19-year-old built the Facebook. What started as a student directory quickly grew into a digital empire, connecting billions of people. And with every new user, Facebook's value multiplied. Without building a single store, without buying a single factory, it was scale unlike anything the world had ever seen. Zuckerberg became one of the youngest billionaires in history. And social media had proven something extraordinary. You didn't need land, oil, or steel. You just needed attention. From Twitter to Instagram, Snapchat to TikTok, whoever controlled attention controlled money. By the 2010s, technology had matured. Now, a simple mobile app could create billionaires almost instantly. Consider Uber. Two men, Travis Kalanick and Garrett Camp, had an idea. What if you could call a ride from your phone? The concept was simple. The execution revolutionary. Uber didn't own cars, didn't employ drivers. It simply connected supply and demand with technology. And that single idea made them billionaires. Airbnb did the same with housing. No hotels, no buildings, just an app and a network. Suddenly, billionaires weren't industrial titans anymore. They were coders, founders, dreamers with laptops. But not all billionaires were made overnight. Some used technology to build visions so massive, they redefined industries. Elon Musk didn't just build a car company. He built Tesla, a technological revolution on wheels. He didn't just launch rockets. He built SpaceX, a private company that outperformed governments. Musk's genius was not just invention, but execution. And while Tesla took years to grow, his fortune exploded when the world realized the future of cars wasn't gasoline. It was software. Musk became the richest man alive, powered by technology, vision, and relentless risk-taking. Then came something even wilder. Money itself was reinvented. In 2009, an anonymous figure named Satoshi Nakamoto released Bitcoin. At first, it was worthless, a digital curiosity. But then the world realized what it meant. Money without banks, value without borders. Those who believed early turned pocket change into fortunes. And soon, new billionaires appeared almost overnight. From crypto exchanges, NFT marketplaces, and blockchain innovations, Sam Bankman-Fried, Brian Armstrong, Changpeng Zhao, names once unknown, now tied to billions. Technology had created not just products, but entire economies. But here's the truth no one tells you. Behind every overnight billionaire are years of hidden work. Mark Zuckerberg coded obsessively. Elon Musk nearly bankrupted himself multiple times. Crypto founders lived through market crashes that erased fortunes in seconds. The headlines say overnight, but reality says relentless effort. And with fast fortunes come dangers. Fraud, scams, bubbles, and collapses. For every billionaire success story, there are thousands of failures. And now, we enter the next chapter. Artificial intelligence. Companies like OpenAI, Anthropic, and DeepMind are reshaping what's possible. Chatbots, image generators, autonomous systems, technology that thinks, learns, and creates. Already, AI startups are valued in the billions. Founders who were unknown yesterday are billionaires today because AI isn't just another tool. It's a multiplier. It supercharges every industry, from healthcare to finance, entertainment to defense. And just like the internet, social media, and crypto before it, AI will create the next wave of overnight billionaires. So what does all this mean? It means the age of technology is the greatest wealth shift in human history. Never before could a single idea turn into a billion-dollar company so quickly. But here's the truth. Technology is the tool. The vision is yours. Some will watch, some will doubt, but the few who act, the few who build, the few who see the future before it arrives, they're the ones who will rise. Technology doesn't respect borders. Unlike oil fields or steel mills, a single app can reach the entire world with a click of a button. This is why billionaires are no longer just American industrialists. They are founders in China, India, Africa, Latin America. Anywhere there's internet access, opportunity exists. Take Jack Ma. In the 1990s, he was a poor English teacher in China, but he saw something extraordinary. The internet could connect Chinese businesses with the world. With just $60,000 from friends, he built Alibaba. It grew from a scrappy e-commerce site into one of the largest companies on earth. Jack Ma went from teaching English for $15 a month to becoming the richest man in China. In India, a college dropout named Bhavesh Agarwal created Ola Cabs, inspired by Uber. In Nigeria, entrepreneurs launched Flutterwave, a digital payments company now valued in billions. These are not just stories of apps or platforms. They're stories of how technology tears down the walls between nations. In the past, wealth was tied to geography. Oil was in Saudi Arabia. Steel was in Pittsburgh. Diamonds were in South Africa. But now, wealth is tied to connectivity. A kid with a laptop and Legos can reach as many customers as a CEO in Silicon Valley. A programmer in Bangalore can build the next billion-dollar startup. A teenager in Manila can create the next viral app. First, it has unleashed millions of new entrepreneurs, people who never would have had a chance in the old economy. Second, it has created a new class of global billionaires, men and women whose names are not yet household words, but whose companies shape the way billions live.